Chinese battery manufacturer CATL is the industry leader. Hence, Ford has announced that they would be importing lithium-ion batteries. Amazing, right? It's from them for their electric pickup trucks and SUVs sold in North America. Welcome back to NexTech Ventures. Let's get into the details. Ford has announced that it will import lithium-ion batteries from the Chinese battery champion CATL for its electric pickup trucks and SUVs sold in North America. This announcement comes as Ford works on a broader alliance with CATL, as well as a variety of separate deals to secure batteries and battery materials well into the next decade. Ford's Vice President of Global Operations, Lisa Drake, stated that the company intends to get lithium-iron, or LFP batteries from a new 40 GWh facility in North America beginning in 2026. Drake refused to comment on whether or not CATL would be responsible for building that factory. In May, Reuters reported that CATL was scouting potential locations in the U.S. to manufacture electric vehicle batteries for BMW and Ford. The latest indication that lithium-ion's lower cost is worth the trade-off in range is Ford's decision to use lithium-ion batteries in its best-selling electric vehicles in North America. According to Ford, the chemistry can cut material costs by 10 to 15%, making lithium-ion a cost-effective option. LFP batteries are being made available in certain of Tesla's Model 3 cars sold in the U.S. at lower pricing points. Rivian, a company that manufactures electric trucks and vans, has stated that it too wants to employ LFP batteries. Drake stated that Ford is interested in acquiring additional batteries and battery components from North America, but he issued a word of caution, saying, "I wouldn't say that we have 100% confidence that all of them can be localized. It's hard work." Ford has stated that it has reached an agreement with CATL to investigate the possibility of employing CATL's batteries in Ford cars that are marketed and sold in China, the US, and Europe. In a statement, CATL said that the two businesses want to exploit their respective capabilities to collaboratively explore new business prospects worldwide. These chances will involve lithium-ion and other types of battery technology. The agreements with CATL are a part of a series of partnerships that Ford published to demonstrate that it is accelerating its efforts to obtain battery capacity and raw materials. An agreement was reached to investigate the possibility of purchasing lithium from the Australian mining giant Rio Tinto, nickel from the operation of Vale SA located in Canada, and Indonesia, the Chinese company Yu Cobalt and BHP respectively. Some of the agreements concerning metals are connected to projects that most likely won't begin production until the latter half of this decade. The transactions between Rio and Compass Minerals include so-called direct lithium extraction technologies, which have never been demonstrated to be successful on a commercial basis. Investors are afraid that supply of battery materials and the ability to build batteries may not keep up with the demand for electric vehicles, leaving some automakers short in the later years of this decade. This would leave investors with a negative return on their investments. According to Ford, the company has already obtained around 70% of the battery capacity it requires to fulfill its target of delivering more than 2 million electric vehicles worldwide by the end of 2026. The extent to which the automotive industry is dependent on China as the primary supplier for battery materials and battery cells is a growing topic of worry for government authorities in the U.S. The decision by Ford to use lithium-ion phosphate batteries manufactured by CATL beginning in 2019 for the Mustang Mach-E and beginning in 2024 for the F-150 Lightning represents a significant victory for the Chinese battery maker CATL, as well as a shift in marketing strategy for Ford in the U.S. Because lithium-ion batteries typically deliver a shorter driving range than comparable batteries that use nickel and cobalt, automakers have previously stuck with more expensive nickel-cobalt chemistries for the U.S. market, which is a market where longer driving range is a key competitive measure. However, this has recently begun to change. During a call on Thursday, Drake stated, "We are aware that the prices of the battery materials is where the fight will be won. When it comes to costs, LFP will deliver the largest step function down." If Ford could produce batteries at a lower cost, it could be able to lower the costs of its Lightning and Mach-E models or increase its profit margins. Ford has said that it intends to achieve pre-tax profit margins of 8% on its electric vehicles by the year 2026. The corporation has said that its EV business is not profitable at the moment. Even a margin of 8% would not come close to the 14.6% operating margin that Tesla Inc. recorded for the second quarter on Wednesday. By the end of 2023, Ford plans to increase its annual production rate of EVs to more than 600,000 worldwide, and its goal is to produce over 2 million by the end of 2026. It anticipates that the compound annual growth rate for EVs would exceed 90% through 2026, which will more than double the projected growth rate for the sector as a whole. In March, Ford increased the amount of money it planned to spend on EVs through 2026 from its previous target of $30 billion to $50 billion. The company also reorganized its business into separate units that are focused on EVs and gasoline-powered vehicles for the introduction of a Ford Model E and Ford Blue respectively. In addition to working with LG Energy Solution, the business is also collaborating with SK Innovation, a longtime partner in the battery industry. Performance comparison: Mach-E GT versus Model Y seen from behind the wheel. In a race against the clock, the Model Y comes out on top despite the Mach-E having greater muscle. The Ford took 3.6 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour, while the Tesla achieved it in 3.5 seconds. Despite this, it was a tight race. The difference was even more pronounced in the quarter mile, where the Mach-E finished in 12.6 seconds with a speed of 100.6 mph, while the Model Y did the same in 12 seconds flat with a speed of 114.7 mph. On public highways, the distinctions between the two were able to be more easily seen. When we put the Model Y through its paces on our Of the Year loop, which includes both mountain routes and city streets in addition to highways, it seemed noticeably more eager. If you step on its accelerator, the Model Y performance will take off like a rocket without any delay at all, and it will not slow down until you do. In addition, its fast and communicative steering makes it easy to position the vehicle exactly where you want it to be in bends. Additionally, its sensitive accelerator pedal makes it simple to twist the nose in any direction. The precision main controls and the manner in which it heaps on speed make highway passes more entertaining than they have any business being. It should come as no surprise that the levels of performance and cost offered by our Model Y and Mach-E test cars are very comparable to one another. Both have the same fundamental layout, which consists of a single electric motor located in the front and a single motor located in the back, as well as an automated gearbox with only one speed and all-wheel drive. The Model Y performance with its dual motor setup generates 456 horsepower and 497 pound-feet of torque, whereas the Ford Mustang Mach-E GT generates 480 horsepower and 634 pound-feet of torque, making it the most torque-capable Mustang of them all. The Model Y performance is powered by two electric motors. The Mustang has a range of 260 miles, while the Tesla has a range of 303. Nonetheless, both should be sufficient for the majority of consumers. The Ford's price tag of $69,800 makes it a pricey option. Although it has a starting price of just over $60,000, our model came outfitted with a multitude of options, including a GT Performance Edition package that costs $5,000 and included magnetic dampers, an increase in torque from 600 pound-feet, 20-inch wheels with summer tires, and a few other components in addition to the standard features. Our Model Y Performance came in at a total price of $66,190, with the sole option being the deep blue metallic color for an additional $1,000. And that's for today's video. We sincerely hope you enjoyed the video. If so, give it a like and share it with your friends and family. Let us know if you have any questions or comments in the sections below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more of our incredible videos. You can also watch our other videos that have been specially selected for you. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.